Hey everybody, you know who it is. You know what channel you're on. Look, this is one of my hats that I wear proudly. I want you all to read it. If you didn't get a chance to read it, then stop it and read it. Because I want to get on my video. We're only allowed 15 minutes. That's all they say you can understand. Get some of my paperwork over here. Because we got a long way to go here in a short minute. People, you guys can keep watching CNN, Fox News. Everything they're showing you on there, they are showing you that they are going to control you in one way or another. Doesn't matter what you think, what you believe, what you want to believe. They're going to show you what they're capable of. Now, I've said this before many times. Once society doesn't allow you to be a part of society anymore, you have to leave society, or you will be dealt with. Today, so many people are brainwashed that they don't even know what reality is. Now, I want to talk about society, and I want to talk about groups of people who try and protect their society, no matter what that society is. And that's what this country was built on. If you weren't harming people, if you weren't doing anything wrong, creating victims in what you did, you were free to do it. Didn't matter if you was selling marijuana. Didn't matter if you was selling cocaine. Didn't matter if you was selling heroin. As long as you wasn't going out with a gun and forcing people to buy it from you, if they were coming to you to buy it, it was legal at one time. It was not against the law, and it was definitely not a felony. Cocaine was in Coca-Cola. That's where they got the name. They put cocaine in the drink and didn't even tell you. That was legal, folks. Marijuana has always been smoked. It was a plant on the earth and was used for many purposes. They didn't want you to know that because they didn't want you to be a part of natural medical capabilities. They want you to be hooked on their man-made pharmaceuticals. They don't want you to smoke a plant that will help you in more ways than any of their pharmaceuticals will. So they made it illegal. Like they do everything else, folks. If you want to do something that goes 100% against God, you can damn near sure it's legal. And if it's not legal, the only reason it isn't legal is because they can make more money off of it being illegal than if it was legal. Do you understand that, folks? Are you listening to the words coming out of my mouth tonight? Because I'm not too damn sure. You know, there's two gangs that have been fighting in California for years. I don't even know if they still exist. But they even, it's not just California. They were a lot bigger than just California, but that's where they were known for most of all. The prison system was the second most known place for the Bloods and the Crips. Now these are all gang members, gangs that you've been completely lied to about, and you think it's all just killing, murdering, drug dealing, drive-bys. That's all you think it is. You don't even know how these two gangs came to existence. Do you even know what the names stand for? Crips and Bloods, or Blood, not Bloods. It's only Blood. Let me see. Let me look at the Crips here. Crips doesn't have an S on the end either. It's Crip. Crip and Blood. These are one of the largest or well-known gangs, or well-known colored gangs in America. Crips and Bloods. Crip and Blood. Now, Crip, just for those of you that don't even know what that even stands for, doesn't kill and rape and pillage. It doesn't stand for none of that, because you think they don't know how to spell and they are lowlifes and they don't have any kind of education whatsoever. So I'm sure that's what you think it was. Kill, rape, and pillage or something. You guys are so fucking stupid. CRIP stands for Community Revolution in Progress. Now think about that. Think about that right there, folks. Community Revolution in Progress. Now, if somebody came to you and they were living in a community or a town, let's say Borman Township, Ohio, and it was so corrupted here, so corrupted in this area, that people started getting together, doing videos, talking about what was going on. And they decided, you know what, maybe it's time we stand up and stop this shit. Doesn't matter what race they are, folks. It's their community. Their community. It's where they live. You don't have the right to come in where they live and tell them how to live. Sorry, but you don't. Now, like I said, CRIP stood for Community Revolution in Progress. Now, let's talk about Blood. Now, well, you know what? Let's go back a little bit. The CRIP originated in Los Angeles in 1969 and stemmed from the Black Panthers. That's where it was the Crips that stemmed off of the Black Panthers, but they were still trying to protect their communities. Now, why do you think they were doing that? Do you have any idea? Back in the 60s, 50s, 40s, do you have any idea on why they would be doing that? No. Because of the KKK. Because the KKK was brought in by the Democrats in order to keep the freshly released slaves from showing up to the polls to vote. So then those freshly released slaves come together as their own community and told the other clowns to fuck off. That's what the Crips are about. Now, dude, Sensal, I'm sure you don't even know what the blood letters stand for. But you're going to claim they're all evil, drug dealing, killing, murdering, raping bullshit. You're all going to claim it because you don't even know what the letters blood stands for. Brotherly love overcomes, overrides, and destruction. That's what blood stands for. Brotherly love overcomes, overrides, and destructions. Tell me something, people. Do you think this sounds like people who have hate in their hearts, who care nothing about life? Now that you know the names of these groups and what they mean, do you think what you have been told about these groups is the truth? Because the names kind of throw you off now that you know what the letters stand for. Don't the names kind of throw you off a little bit? I think so. But once you go so far, folks, and you treat certain people so bad that there ain't no coming back from it, then you got to make evil doers out of those groups. Well, once you start making evil doers out of them by your words and not by their actions, and you start having them arrested because you've named them as a gang, just like you have pretty much done with Sovereign Citizen, which you people are too damn stupid to even know what that means. And when you put it down, you prove you are not a follower of the way. And you prove that you are not free. Do you understand this, folks? Take the mud out of your fucking ears, because I'm getting tired of repeating this shit. I'll tell you something, a book right now. And I don't tell people to buy a book other than one book, and that's the Holy Bible. But I'm going to give you guys a great big heads up right now. And y'all need to go out and purchase. You can get it on Amazon right now for $12.95. $12.95. And if you can't afford that, I feel sorry for you. But you can go on Amazon right now and buy the book called Critical Thinking for Dummies. That should be the best-selling book right now on the market in the next 10 weeks. Because there ain't a damn one of you people out here today that have ever had an original thought of your own that you weren't told to have. And you don't even know it. You think for yourself. There's nothing in your brain that's happening that's of your own. Because you follow that TV. You follow those song lyrics. You preach and scream and just worship the devil's herd, the devil, and Satan. How could you ever understand what the hell's happening in reality? Ain't no chance in that. you have no capabilities of critical thinking or even common sense. They've removed both those things from all of your brains. And they didn't even have to give you a vaccination to do it. Now they're giving you that. And oh, I'm sure it's going to make you smarter. It's going to make you wonder what a dog is. What's a dog? Does a dog bark? Ruff, ruff. Or does it go meow, meow? Oh, you people. You people. I heard them on the news. They're saying the time of us asking nicely. The time of us telling you how bad everything is and you just not believing it. And us just asking you nicely. That time has come and gone. Now it's time we're gonna tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna lift up your fucking sleeve on your arm, or drop your pants on your ass, or wherever they gonna stick this shot. You're gonna do it, and do it with a smile on your face. Because they already asked nicely, and they're done asking nicely. That's what they were talking about tonight. We've done asked nicely. And a lot of people ain't going along. So that time's over. Being nice about it's over. That's what they're saying, not me. They're saying it on the news. And your old Biden president, oh, he's going to make it mandatory for, oh, he's such a god. Clap bastards. That's one of his favorite sayings that I like. Clap bastards. If you don't know what that saying is, look it up because you'll love it. But he said that one time. Clap, you bunch of bastards. Yeah. That walking piece of shit thinks he can use an executive order and mandate it on everybody that works for or within the government. I hope they all walk away from your ass and leave you standing there all by yourself, you stupid, drug addicted, brain dead, P.O.S. Oh, Biden. I hope these people have enough balls to walk away from you. Leave you standing there by yourself. Because you are a perverted hunk of cow shit that I would walk around just to keep from getting any of you on me. And you know what you can do with your vaccines, big boy? I would love to see somebody take all the vaccines that are left in this country and insert them in your ass all at the same time, Mr. President. All at the same time. And I would stand there and record it just to see what happens to the blood in your system when it's pumped full of all this shit. I'd pay $1 million to see it. Well, I'm getting down there to 20 minutes. I'm just going to leave it at this. If these local cops around here think I fought like hell not to be masked, I'll put my gun back on my hip if you think you're going to put a vaccine in me. Watch how far and how hard I'm willing to fight to keep you from sticking me with a needle. Watch. And until the government, like people like Fauci, anybody that works for the WHO, the CDC, all these people, all the medical field, all the doctors and all the fucking nurses and shit that cannot be prosecuted for sticking a needle in somebody's arm with this juiced up whatever it is in it. And none of you can be prosecuted for it. Fauci cannot go to prison for killing somebody for this. Bill Gates can't. Trump can't. Biden can't. All the pharmaceutical companies cannot go to prison for this. Nobody is accountable for this. As long as that's happening, you ain't going to get near me with a needle. You can rest assured of that. You are not going to get near me with a needle. I'll tell you what, you make these people responsible for what they're doing, and then we'll talk. But you don't make them, no way they can be held accountable and then demand everybody to take it. It's going to take that. You might as well be ready for that fight of the 300. You remember that show? That movie? Because that's what it's going to come to. It's a joke at how many stupid people in this world keep allowing stupid up people to control their lives, tell them what to do. Ignorant people. And I'll be honest with you. The more ignorant you are, the more masks you wear, the more vaccines you take, the more you follow everything the government tells you and everything these evil bastards are telling you, the more you prove you don't have God in your life and you think evolution and space and all this shit you've been told is true. Well, I thank God you people will not be in heaven, because I've had to deal with your ignorant dumbasses on earth. I don't want to have to deal with your ignorant dumbasses in heaven too. So thank God for that. And for those of you that believe in God, you better make sure your faith is true. Because if you're following all this stuff, you have no faith. You have no knowledge. And it states in the Bible, my people will perish from the lack of knowledge. Jesus said that. Reason is, it's because if you don't have knowledge, you don't have Jesus. So your soul will die. Good luck with that. Let's see how it works out for you. I know you think I'm a liar. Let's see. Watch and see what's coming. Watch and see. For those of you that have some faith in your life, always remember God loves you, and so do I. And the only way out of this, we all know, is through Jesus Christ. The rest of you, I'll step over your bodies because you don't care, you don't want to listen, and you don't want to know the truth. You think all of the lies you've been told are truths, and you have been fooled by Satan. That's why there's a highway to hell. They need a lot of room to carry you down there, because there's going to be you, your family members, and all your friends going to the same place because you all believe the same shit. Well, good luck with that. Me, I'll walk up that stairway alone if that's what it takes. I will never side with you brain dead morons. So have a good day out there, or a good night. Being nice, you're not going to always get nice out of me. tonight, that's what you got. Deal with it.